Welcome to Instant Curry from USA. Today I am making a mutton curry. Here the ingredients are displayed in the order they have been used. To start with, I have half a cup of oil, 2 tablespoons of ghee, a bunch of whole spices. I will give it in the description. 3 onions ground into a paste. 1 handful of mint leaves. 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste, 2 tablespoons of green chili paste, quarter cup of yogurt, 1 tablespoon of red chili powder, quarter teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 tablespoon of salt or salt to taste, 1 tablespoon of black pepper, 1 handful of cilantro finely chopped, 1.5 tablespoon of coriander powder and 2 tomatoes finely chopped. Along with these, I will also be using 2 other ingredients in the end. Today I am making this mutton curry using 2 kg of mutton, which I already cooked in a pressure cooker using 1 cup of water. This mutton curry is very simple to make but very delicious and goes very well with rice, pulao, roti, naan, chapati. Let's get started. Into a hot pan, add half a cup of oil, 2 tablespoons of ghee, some fennel seeds, 1 teaspoon, whole spices, some bay leaves. Give it a good mix. Then add the onion paste. Now let's cook the paste until it changes color. It took 7 minutes for me on high heat to get this desired color change. Then I added the mint leaves. I added a handful of mint leaves followed by 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste. I always turn off the stove before adding the ginger garlic paste. Once well combined, I turned the stove back on and added 2 tablespoons of crushed green chilies. After I cooked this mix for 5 minutes, I added in basic spices, 1 tablespoon of red chili powder, 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of black pepper and quarter teaspoon of turmeric powder. Once I added the spices, I combined it well. Here in this curry, we are getting the spice or the heat level only from the green chilies and black pepper powder, so use as required. After the spices were well combined, I added quarter cup of yogurt and mixed it well. Take care not to break the yogurt. Once the yogurt was well combined, I added cilantro, finely chopped cilantro, 1 handful of cilantro. Then I added 2 tablespoons of coriander powder. After adding the coriander powder, cook the gravy until the oil separates. Once the oil separates, go ahead and add in the mutton pieces. Here I have separated the mutton pieces from the soup. Once I added the mutton pieces, I mixed it well to wrap the spice mix to the meat. Then I covered and cooked it for 5 minutes so that the mutton gets all the flavor from the spices. After 5 to 7 minutes, you can see that the meat pieces are nicely wrapped in the spice mix. Now it's time for me to add the tomatoes. I am adding 2 medium-sized tomatoes finely chopped. After adding the tomatoes, I again cooked it covered for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, I added the soup which I had separated from the mutton after cooking in the pressure cooker. Along with the soup, I added 2 cups of water, total 3 cups of soup I added to the mutton after bringing it to a boil. Now again I am covering it with a lid and cooking it for another 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, you can see the curry has thickened. I went ahead and added half a teaspoon of garam masala and garnished it with a handful of cilantro. I forgot to mention the onion paste was 400 grams. That's the only thing that gives the thickness to your gravy. Now I'm adding 1 cup of thick coconut milk for the creaminess. You can also add cream, but coconut milk takes it to a different level. After adding coconut milk, simmer it over a lower flame for 5 minutes. If you're adding cream, just add half a cup. Now our mutton curry is done. As a final touch, I added 1 tablespoon of lemon juice after turning off the stove and kept it covered for 10 minutes before serving. Enjoy an awesome, delicious mutton curry to be served with appam, idiyappam, roti, naan, rice,